right, everybody. So thank you for tuning in to this. So as you might have seen, the title of this session is called The Subtle Art of Fun. And one thing I wanted to explore with you guys here is sort of the flip side of mindfulness and self-care practices becoming so popular now. There's so many resources like this channel and many others that are popping up. And so it's more accessible than ever to have access to meditations, breath, all sorts of ways to care for the mind, body, and spirit. The flip side of that is sometimes it can feel like a to do, like something you've got to get through, you've got to make time for, and it becomes another should on the list. And I wanted to offer an opportunity today for us to explore what does it look like if we embrace the moment of the practice and play with it a little bit, to let our minds play with whatever it is that we're exploring in that moment, whether that's a visualization, a meditation, or a practice. How can we let our minds wander and create an experience for us that sort of diminishes or gives a counterbalance to that concept of should, of powering through, of sacrifice, just like all the other things that we work hard to do in our lives. So, with that being said, today I'm going to lead you through a little visualization exercise. We'll go into a playful space. Um, in this, I just want to name that sometimes it can be uncomfortable to play or to have fun, or it can feel like I just added another should or expectation onto this exercise. So I just want to name that your experience is okay, whatever that ends up looking like. And if at any point the visuals or the sensations ever become uncomfortable, please tune me out. Do your own experience. You can pause from your visualization or from the exercise. You can breathe. You can open your eyes. You can look at the screen or something in your space, or just really make it your own. Your cues, your mind, your body, your spirit cues are your number one. Mine are maybe number three. So with that in mind, I'd like to invite you to maybe find that 1 or 2% more comfortable that you can get wherever you're seated or laying. Maybe that's, adjusting the butt cheeks or leaning back or whatever you need to do to invite just that little bit more comfort. And then when you're ready, maybe taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and maybe on one of these exhales, you can let your eyes, your eyelids get a little heavy. If it feels safe to close your eyes, you're welcome to close your eyes. You can let your gaze be soft and down. I've got an image on the screen if you'd like to rest your eyes there. And maybe taking a moment to just notice that sensation of gravity, of weight on the surface beneath you. You may notice that some areas feel heavier and some areas feel lighter. Maybe there are parts of your body that aren't quite meeting the chair. Maybe there's some parts of the body where it feels like a greater pressure and yet you're being met. Maybe you notice the subtle weight of a sweater, your hair falling against your face, your shoulders. And when you feel ready, I'd like to invite you So let the mind show you a fun space, letting that mean whatever it means for you. Be a place you liked to visit as a child, place you enjoy going to now, maybe a place you're familiar with or a place you don't visit as often. Or maybe it gets to purely be of your imagination, a magical space, whatever that is. There's no right or wrong. And as this space comes to life around you, maybe even turning your awareness, like turning your head and your mind, and scanning this space, noticing the colors around you, what the surface beneath you feels like. Is it hard or is it a soft forest floor or sand? Whatever that is, letting the body feel and experience. Perhaps noticing any sounds, if it's available, even noticing the way your body reacts to this environment. There's a sense of peace or excitement, openness. Mm, Continuing to explore this space if that feels right. And perhaps as you're exploring this space, you find some medium of creativity or fun. Maybe that's paint supplies or drawing supplies or yarn or string and needles. Maybe you choose to just be in this space you found in your mind. But if it's available, if it's enjoyable, maybe engaging with this creative medium, picking up the supplies, feeling their textures, even their temperature. They're cool, they're warm. I'll give you a minute or two of silence just to play in this space. Create if that feels right, or simply observe and be in the space. Letting a sense of curiosity guide the experience. Remembering that this is your world, no critical eyes, no judgments, just fun. And taking some more time if you need it. If you're ready, if you've been creating in this space, taking a moment to step back and look at or feel what you've created. And you were just exploring, maybe taking another swivel around the space, taking it in. If there were others in this space with you, perhaps you find some parting words or take a moment to take in the last of their words. Perhaps letting these images begin to fade as you ready the mind to come back into your physical space. Noticing again that sensation of gravity still there, still holding you. When you're ready, perhaps letting the eyes flutter open. Of course, the invitation, the opportunity to let the eyes stay closed and enjoy whatever state you've created for a while longer. And if you're ready, perhaps you let your eyes wake up to something in the space around you before finding your way to the screen. Taking all the time you need